Yeah, so I wanted to show you guys our accent lights that we use. I like to use these during the services, um, and actually just accent the banners. And accent lighting, a short lesson here. Accent lighting is a basic piece of lighting style that really highlights a piece of architecture or an item on display. You see a lot of accent lighting when you go to museums. Typically, you might see like lighting really pointed at that painting or that whatever you're looking at, and then you have general lighting above. But yeah, that's accent lighting. So I wanted to show you these lights and what they're capable of doing. So that's our control here, and as you can see, there's a power button. And I've talked about this a little bit with the when I first introduced our surface lighting style, but now we're getting in depth. But that's our power button. And so we have two levels. One is the color of the light. It's a warm white versus a cool white, and anywhere in between. And then the intensity. Full intensity and off. Alright? So let's go ahead and turn this one on. Okay, now it's really bright. But from the right angle, maybe. Fantastic. Alright, hopefully that's not too bright for you, but I'm going to change it to cool. It's on warm now. I'm going to change it to cool. And you can see that shift. So that's cool. I'm going to bring it back to warm. And if you're in the middle, if you want to mix, this would be your mix. Okay? So let's go back to warm. And let's go ahead and look at the banner. It's a nice shiny glow. Now if we were to go all the way to cool, that's how it would look. Intensity. Fantastic. I'll go back to warm. And we'll do the same for the other banner. Go ahead and turn this light on. We know how it works. We just turn that on. We got a nice glow. Now that one's warm over there. Let's make this one cool. And then I'm going to step back and kind of show you the difference between the cool and the warm, so you can kind of see. I usually use warm mainly because the rest of the lighting in the sanctuary is warm. So I use warm, but you know, you go ahead and look and you can kind of see. Now on camera, you might lean towards cool. Cool on this side, warm on this side. You might like cool on camera. In person, it seems like warm looks better. So, let's go ahead and look at them both warm. So once again, that's warm on both sides. Let's look at them both cool. You know, on some level, you have to make a decision as a light designer. Do you do cool? Because cool stands out from the warm. So then the banners would kind of pop. But then do you want everything to be a seamless match where everything is warm, but the banners still have a glow? So that's cool. Both of them are cool. Now in this setup, without any of these other lights on, cool looks better in here. But when you turn everything on, cool really pops, and not in the prettiest way, but it does have a pop to it. Now let's do a mix. Let's see what mixing does. So let's go right in the middle. Right here at 5. There we go. Trying to get an idea of what that looks like. Alright. baby. Oh yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. So that's evenly mixed warm and cool for both banners. And that actually looks nice. So, you know. Now let's talk about the fixtures themselves. What are they? You know, what brand and all of that stuff. That might be why you're here. Oh. As you can see, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. There we go. So as you can see, it's fixture from City Theatrical. Wow, can't even say the word. That's their address there, and it's a Color Kinetics, and as you can see, it fits easily in my lap. And consider this: I'm 5'7". I'm barely 120 pounds, and it fits evenly in my lap here, with plenty of room to spare. So that this isn't a very big unit. I will say this: it can get hot if it's been on for a while. This fixture can get hot on the back side here. If it's been on for quite some time, you definitely can have some problems. And so this is the information for this fixture. See, it's a Philips, so you know it's nice. That's all the information for that light. And like I was saying, it gets hot when you touch it about here if it's been on for a long time. So I wouldn't, I would be careful. It's nothing. Look at it like this. I turn these on for our first Sunday service. I'm normally at church at about 7:30 by the time I turn these on, usually earlier, but the latest I turn these on is like 7:30. By the time our second service is over and we're done, I turn them off, and that's about 12:15 in between there. So you're almost at 5 hours of being on, and it doesn't burn your hand, but it's definitely some heat. I think people with sensitive skin might have a problem. So that's that information there. You got your power. Okay. And you flip it around. Indicator that shows that everything's powered. There's also a fault light, so if there's something wrong with it, I'm assuming that light would end up coming on. Okay. That's the CK DMX output. This takes CK, which is 4-pin, so you know that's kind of the story. But these are really nice lights. It comes with a little built-in bracket, basically. I wasn't the original person to deal with these lights, so I don't know if this was built in or not. But as you can see, it is a nice fixture. You can hang it and everything. It's got your screw and your clamp right on it. It's likely built in. It likely came like this. All right. So those are some of the tools that we use in the church. So I might do more videos of other little lights. Like I know the stage lights we use; those are pretty neat. I might do some video on that. Just kind of making up projects as I go. But we call these the accent lights. That's their main purpose. They're extremely bright. Looking at them head on, don't do it. Just forget about it. Alright? Just don't even try. Let me wrap this up. I'm trying to make these videos less than 10 minutes. So, you can follow me on Twitter at Dante Writes, bada bing, bada boom. I'm also on other social media sites, although I'm most active on Twitter. Alright, so thanks for watching and keep shining.